Hi guys, today as a continuation of the circulatory system, let us take up the topic on the regulation of cardiac activity. Normally, the cardiac activity is intrinsically auto-regulated by nodal tissues in the heart, that is by the sino-auricular node or the pacemaker present in the auricle, right auricle of the heart. So it is auto-regulated, so it is called as the myogenic heart. All the functions are done by the muscles and so it is called as the myogenic heart. But the heart muscle is conducted by, or the heart muscle is regulated by two things in our body, that is neural regulation, number two hormonal regulation. So even though the heart is myogenic, it is auto-regulated, it is also controlled and regulated by the neural system and hormonal system. Let us take first the neural regulation. The neural regulation is present in the neural center of the medulla oblongata. So medulla oblongata plays an important role in the neural regulation. It moderates the cardiac activity through autonomic nervous system. This autonomic nervous system includes both sympathetic and non-sympathetic nervous system. So medulla oblongata moderates the cardiac function through autonomic nervous system. This autonomic nervous system includes one sympathetic nervous system and two parasympathetic nervous system. Here the medulla oblongata has three centers: one cardiostimulatory center, two cardio-inhibitory center, three vasomotor center. The first center, cardiostimulatory center, increases the heartbeat through the sympathetic nervous system. So here the cardiostimulatory center is activated by the sympathetic nervous system. In addition to this, superior vena cava also acts as a cardiac accelerator. Number two, cardio-inhibitory center of medulla oblongata decreases the heartbeat through the parasympathetic nervous system. Here the vagus nerve, also the 10th cranial nerve, connect the inhibitory center, thereby decreasing the heartbeat. So here the vagus nerve also plays a role in decreasing the heartbeat. And impulses received by the carotid body, sinuses and carotid arteries also decrease the heartbeat. Third center is the vasomotor center in medulla oblongata, which regulates the diameter of the blood vessels depending upon the blood flow. So these three centers, cardio-stimulatory center, cardio-inhibitory center and vasomotor center of the medulla oblongata, regulate the cardiac activity through the autonomic nervous system, which includes sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Coming to second, the hormonal control of the cardiac activity. Here the adrenal gland plays an important role, which is present on the above the kidney. Adrenal gland has two parts, outer cortex and inner medulla. The medulla part secretes two hormones, adrenaline and noradrenaline. These two hormones play a very important role in the heart regulation, cardiac activity. Adrenaline increases the heartbeat during emergency, and noradrenaline increases heartbeat in normal conditions. So this is about the actual regulation of the heartbeat and cardiac activity by the nervous system and by the hormonal system. Other than this, other factors controlling the heartbeat are: number one, increased thyroxine level in blood increase the heartbeat. Likewise, high calcium levels in blood also increase the heartbeat. Number three, high levels of potassium and sodium ions decrease the heartbeat. So I repeat, increased thyroxine level increase the heartbeat, increased calcium ions increase the heartbeat, increased calcium and potassium ions decrease the heartbeat. So connecting to this, you must know two terms, bradycardia and tachycardia. What is bradycardia? Bradycardia is the decrease in the heartbeat. Tachycardia is the increase in the heart rate. So you must know these two terms also. Number one, bradycardia. Number two, tachycardia. So decrease in heartbeat is called as the bradycardia, and increase in heartbeat is called as the tachycardia. And now finally we can know the distribution of blood to different parts of the body. Number one, to heart muscles 10%, that is 500 ml is distributed. To brain 15%, that is 750 ml of blood. To kidney 20%, that is 1000 ml of blood. To digestive system 25% of the blood, that is 1250 ml. And to other organs 30%, that is 1500 ml blood is distributed. So this also you must know in the need point of view. So with this we finish the topic on the regulation of the heartbeat. Thank you very much.